Kids, I'm gonna tell you an incredible story.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Expecto Patronum!
I am no Jedi.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Assemble.
Monday, May
Monday. Oh, there I am.
8th. You are live here
This
with
is
the
called-
Carbonite Crew Show.
This is the metaverse
My
right
name
now.
is Steven. I'm here with Tyler, my best friend. Welcome in if you're joining us. We're
Yeah,
super
welcome
excited
in.
to be here.
Welcome in. I'm excited to be here Monday, May 8th. Happy birthday, Jason Cardenas.
I was going to say it too.
Oh,
Shout out
happy birthday.
Jason, my younger brother. It's his birthday today.
We were told not to.
8 years old today.
8 years old today. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show. We have absolutely nothing to talk about today, and I'm so excited.
Well, that's
This
not
is like
completely true. We have a
kinda
couple fun things to talk about. Nothing huge.
You know what? Before we get into this, let me tell the people on Instagram when you watch this that we're live on YouTube right now, so go watch. That's the only way to watch this right now, so go watch.
If you want to get the full experience, you got to check us out here on
Boom.
YouTube. We are excited to get
Look at that.
this thing.
Peel behind
moving.
the curtain on the Instagram page right there. I like that.
I like.
They even got exclusive access early to the show.
Mm-hmm,
Instagram followers. But our Instagram followers need to go to YouTube to get the full show, don't you? Oh, I like this back and forth game. It's cat and mouse.
I know it's fun stuff. It's good
Cat
stuff.
and mouse.
Kind of winging it a little bit today.
Oh, that's not great. Look at that. We got all the technical difficulties going on already, and I absolutely love it. I love it so much.
I think it's working. It just might be slightly glitchy.
How do you drink coffee that hot?
It's not that hot for starters.
There's literally, I can see the fire from Mordor coming off of your cup. What do you mean? It's not hot.
It's not cold yet, but like where it's at right now, I have minutes before I can't drink it anymore because it's too cold.
I will literally have one less lip if I put this on my mouth right now.
One less lip. Oh my goodness.
I don't understand. I made coffee today at work, dude.
I think
made it at
your
12:03.
cup is holding heat more than my cup is. That's what I think is happening.
I made a coffee at like 12:03 today.
Mm-hmm.
I went on lunch at like 12:17.
Mm-hmm.
I started drinking my coffee like 12:40.
Gross.
No, not gross. It was hot.
Is it in an open
was
cup
warm.
like this?
I mean, no. It was in a paper cup. So is my mic even on?
think so.
It's in a paper cup.
I got a that's what she said from my wife, but I don't know what it's about because it's so there would be such a delay.
I think my life's goal is to just have that's what she said as the response to anything I say. If I can do that,
So that every
I made
comment
someone's
you
day.
make is able to be that's what she said did. Is that what you're saying?
that's what she said. I feel like I just said something very inappropriate.
We should tell the people what they're here for today. Today,
The Carbonite Crew live show.
well, yes, but like what we're gonna talk about.
You should tell them.
I hate you.
You
hate it
should
here.
tell them.
Please get me out of this.
I did all the work
so
this weekend.
You slept till like 11 o'clock yesterday. Anyway.
All right now.
So he talked about this weekend. He talked about working because we spent the weekend at Indiana Comic Convention down in Indianapolis. We were there Saturday and Sunday,
was
hanging
so
out,
fun.
seeing the people, doing the things, spending the money. It was a blast.
Oh, we don't even have the thing we spent money on.
I know. I forgot to go grab it before we got started.
I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll just have to go to YouTube
We'll have to
and
talk
find
about
our
it.
Indiana Comic Con videos.
That is very true, which will be up soonish.
Whenever I edit
Probably.
them.
We'll get to it. We got to edit.
Hopefully
do-
tomorrow we have a
We
video.
got to
up.
do some editing and get some stuff posted. We have some good content coming from the convention. It was a blast.
Steven was learning how to like
Be boots
guide
on the ground,
people.
like,
Yeah,
do the
dude.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you looked like a real insert famous anchor. Field reporter.
Field reporter.
Field reporter.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't know. The first one I thought of is Ryan Seacrest. when you said anchor. When you said anchor,
Jeez.
because I thought of
Field reporter would have made more sense for Ryan Seacrest, right?
I don't know. He
He
does
literally
like
is
the-
on the red carpet
he
all
does
the time.
New Year's Eve, right?
No, but he does red carpet
New
stuff for like
Year's.
other networks.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
I
watch
mean,
other
you're
stuff.
probably taller than him.
That's
maybe.
the only thing. I mean, American Idol I used to watch back in the day.
Dude, we talked.
We
American
did.
Idol has come up a lot in the last like 3 or 4 days. It's really weird. Reminiscing. I can't believe how much I remembered. I can't believe how much
too.
you remembered.
We watched it on. We were like, our family. We were like we were dedicated, devoted to it. You know.
Now
We're
it's the Masked
invested.
Singer, dude.
Masked Singer is a thing we watch. It's less exciting.
Dude, Masked Singer is way cool. It's so good I can't even watch a full season.
Do you know who was on it when we watched it last night?
You better be careful. We're live.
Spoiler alert. Keenan Allen.
Keenan. Oh, I don't know why my brain went to Keenan and Kel. Keenan Thompson.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Keenan Allen. Which one was he?
Oh no.
I watched like 40 minutes of one.
Gargoyle. He was the gargoyle.
Okay,
He
so
was
he's
really
a good singer.
He was very good.
I'm so jealous of people that are like that talented.
It's kind of annoying, isn't
Like,
it?
oh, I'm one of the leading receivers in the NFL. Oh, cool. So you're
he's-
naturally
he's
gifted.
like-
And he's like, yeah, and I can sing like a mean Mariah Carey. It's like, oh, okay. That's unfair. That's okay. I have a low budget internet show and can't sing like Mariah Carey. So I don't.
A low budget internet show. We're not that low budget.
We're pretty low budget though.
All right, well, let's go ahead. Let's get rolling.
Yeah, let's do it.
we
Let's
had a
talk
couple-
about
we had a-
Comic-Con.
Well, we had a rumor that came up that you wanted to discuss.
I have
first,
a
right?
rumor. I did some research on this. I realized that the source was probably not great, and I mean maybe even trash
It's something we've
at this
talked
point.
about before.
But it's something we've talked about in like together,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a huge rumor floating around, not by any credible source, but Forbes.com
Wow.
did publish an article on it today.
Ooh, okay.
They didn't have a good source either, but they published an article on it regardless, and it's that Adam Driver has agreed to terms with Marvel on the role of Reed Richards in the MCU as Mr. Fantastic.
That would be awesome.
I
want to see Adam Driver in the Marvel universe.
just yeah.
And I think it'd be so much fun. It would be awesome to have him there.
It's Adam Driver, dude.
Yeah.
He's so
He's
good.
pretty
He's a
great.
great actor.
Our friend here.
Our friend here, I don't even. This is such a cool helmet. Shout out, dude, to the maker of this helmet. And we're not gonna move on.
Galaxy Props? Question mark?
Galaxy Props? I believe it is Galaxy Props.
That's what I think so too.
I think you're right. My phone doesn't work.
We got to
anymore.
talk to him at the
Convention.
Indiana Comic Convention.
He was there.
again.
Yeah, but got
Really
this
nice guy.
bad boy. I'm sorry. I need to
We
know.
got some cool shots of his booth. He had more helmets
He
this
did.
year at his booth, and there was
JC
some-
Clark from Galaxy Props.
Yep, there was
He's
some
the man.
really really cool stuff there.
Go follow him on Instagram at Galaxy Props JC. Yeah, he's got some cool stuff. Like
Yep.
he does commissions. He does all sorts of stuff. We almost got something this weekend.
It was close.
We were super close, but
It
we're hanging
probably
tight
would have
with
happened
this.
if we didn't buy the other things that we bought.
I can't wait for you guys to see what we bought.
Oh, we're pretty excited. We are definitely.
It's so cool. But
excited.
yes, Adam Driver in the MCU is something we need to see. It sucks because as I was like kind of looking into this and seeing if there was a credible source at all, which there's not.
It's a bummer.
I saw a picture of John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, the same role in
Yep.
the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie, and I can't help but just not want John Krasinski. Like that's all I really want in the end.
It's like he already did it, and he did it well. He fits the role really
He
well.
does. Like,
It'd be hard. It's hard to
what I
beat that
want.
casting.
I mean, it was kind of fan casted, right? Because John Krasinski cast him, and
But,
then they
like-
did it, and it worked.
It's a reasonable approach, right? Like if the whole world thinks that actor or actress X would be a good fit for a certain part, like
Yeah.
there's a good chance that the whole world
Rosario Dawson.
coming together.
It's literally how she got cast
Mhm,
as
yep.
Ahsoka
Yeah,
in The Mandalorian. And
and it's going great so far.
yeah. You know what's crazy? I want to bring this up. This is from Indiana Comic Convention, but you and I attended a panel, and it was D. Bradley Baker, Matt Lanter, James Arnold Taylor, Ashley Eckstein,
Of course.
T.C. Carson,
Mhm.
and there's one other actor, the Kit Fisto voice actor. I'm blanking on names right now, and I'm really bad at them.
We
I'm
did it. We
sorry.
were so close, but yes.
But we got to see their panel, and they talked about the Clone Wars
Mm-hmm.
and all that, fun stuff. It's the 15th anniversary this year of the Clone Wars. Well, they were talking about how it was to take on a character after, taking inspiration from where the character was, like, James Earl Taylor from Ewan McGregor, and even Alec Guinness and Matt Lanter from Hayden Christensen and all that. And I think it was T.C. Carson who voices Mace Windu in the Clone Wars, and he brought up the fact, he was like, but you realize, Ashley, like, Rosario Dawson is looking to you for inspiration because you are Ahsoka. And it's just so crazy to think that, like,
It's
that
the one-
character came
yeah.
from that animation.
It's the one that's
she
that's
is Ahsoka
backwards,
Tano.
yeah.
And Ashley Eckstein is the best, ambassador for Star Wars and positivity and mental health and all of that fun stuff. And it's just really cool. I don't know. I just think it's awesome. She was on set. We also learned that.
She was on set
For a cameo,
And
in my mind.
She specifically said she did not do a cameo, which specifically makes me think that she's gonna have a cameo in the Ahsoka show.
And then she followed that with, and there's a set I can't wait to. There's a photo from
Yes,
the set I can't wait to
yes.
share with you, but I can't until afterwards
Which, like,
because it's a cameo.
because she's in costume.
because she's
for
in a young
cameo.
Ahsoka.
Young Ahsoka. Oh, what if they do, dude?
There's supposedly like 3 or 4 different actors playing Ahsoka in this series because I think of like flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And the young Ahsoka was, I believe, I don't know if it was confirmed, but like we have the actress. I don't have it pulled up in front of me, but I'm like, that would be a good choice. But like, I don't know. Or what if it's just something where we hear her? What if she does the voice of this young Ahsoka?
Yeah.
I mean, they've done that for plenty of actors. Darth Maul,
Yeah.
that's a completely different voice than Ray Park.
Yeah.
Cad Bane was the real voice actor. But yeah, regardless, like they can do that.
I'm interested to see what it is because I think it's something.
She's a definitely you can't
Because it's all Dave
if,
Filoni
if
too.
you're in the only reason you can't share a photo is because Rosario Dawson is wearing something we can't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Or
a Darth
Ashley
Vader
Eckstein
outfit.
is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So it's either something Rosario, we can't see Rosario in yet,
Yep.
or Ashley was in a costume that we're not allowed to
Yep.
see.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think so too. Or maybe it could just not even be it could just be like a random like character.
Could be like the set is something we can't.
It could be the
but,
set too.
But
It's on her
felt-
phone. You realize
it felt way.
had we just
too-
found her phone and it was unlocked, we could have found it.
We found her phone. It was unlocked, so that her.
We did almost run into her.
We were
Wait,
very
we almost
close. We were
did.
so close.
We were we were leaving and there was this big hall
Mhm.
towards the end, and it was literally her husband, the driver of the car, and like you, me, and your cousin.
Yep.
That was pretty much it within
If
like
we
100-foot
were-
radius.
If we were like 10 seconds ahead, we would have been like close enough that we would have said hi.
I
It would have been awkward.
I mean,
not to.
honestly, even in the moment we were in, we probably could have been like, "Hey, Ashley," like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh my god," and like we probably
should have at least waved back.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, but we didn't. We really did just want to get a picture of their husband.
I was trying
David Eckstein.
David Eckstein, because I found out this weekend that her husband is a former professional baseball player for the St. Louis Cardinals.
a World Series MVP,
A World Series MVP. Yes.
America's
a big deal.
pastime,
America's
an MVP of the national.
America's
Well, I mean,
former pastime.
you're
Let's
right.
be
Go
real.
Bears.
I'm pretty sure the NFL draft gets more coverage than like any sporting event that isn't like an NFL.
We're at a
game.
comfortable level right now
Mhm.
with this
Now,
coffee.
finally. But I think this holds it a little better. This is already getting cold.
I appreciate you sticking up for me.
Maybe you're just a wimp.
I mean, I just recently started drinking hot drinks, so it could very well be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time. It was your first con. What did you think?
It was my first. I had a pretty good time. It was my first, like you said, it was my first one. I've never been to anything even similar to that, so I've never really had that experience. But I enjoyed myself. It was a lot of fun to just go and to be there and to like get to be around a bunch of people that were also nerds.
It's so cool.
So-
They have so many different fandoms.
Uh-huh.
If you've never been to a convention, I mean, I highly suggest it. It's so cool. Like, vendor hall is awesome. Panels are awesome. We got to meet the Flash.
We did.
We got to meet the Flash. It was
did,
pretty
we
great.
did.
Didn't realize how many Flash puns there were in the world
Oh
until we were
my
standing in
goodness.
line for this photo op.
The one, You posted our picture
Yes.
with a Flash pun, but I
Go
said
check it
we-
out. Go check it out on
You
Instagram.
and the other Tyler made at least 30 others.
Oh, they were
while we
fantastic.
were waiting in our line. I almost left.
For anyone who was going to get their photo with Grant Gustin, it was the Grant Gustin Flash, the Superior Flash.
Yeah.
And anyone that's ever going to do it, I please do this. I wish your cousin would have done it. It was totally his idea, and I wish he would have done it. But he said, "Hey, it's so nice to meet you." Puts his hand out and goes, "Too slow." I don't know. That would have been amazing. I wish we would have done it.
You guys and your old people humor. It's too much for me.
You're a dad. You need more dad jokes. We're just giving you ammo is all we're doing.
Oh man, you're right. I do need to have more dad jokes on me.
All the time.
I'll have to work on it.
Speaking of dad jokes, congratulations to Pat McAfee. Our inspiration for this show.
He is a big inspiration.
If you know Pat, well, the thing is, with the amount of people we know in this state, our connection to him has got to be a lot closer than we think.
I bet it is.
So anyone that knows Pat, we would love to have you on the show. Call in. We know Dad Life's probably busy for you, but call in, or leave his voicemail. We'll play it on the show. Sure. We'll host the show. We'll host the PMS show. We'll come host. I will
be happy to host.
I would
that
I will put in my notice at work, my 1 day notice at work. I don't like to. I wouldn't want to do that, but if it means hosting the PMS show for a week, I've got a price and it's not that high.
It's probably free.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's not high at all. I had a great time though. What else we got on the docket for today, my man?
Just keep chatting through this,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I was pretty shocked at how much cosplay there was there. That was kind of my biggest takeaway.
There was a lot of good ones. We have a video coming out soon where we'll kind of highlight the cosplays a little bit, but there were some good ones. There was a cool Sauron that was real, real done up, like
phenomenal.
8 feet tall, maybe
He was
taller.
super tall. He had to have at least been like 6.5 foot tall to get started,
Maybe stilts, man, they do crazy things.
and then had like bricks under his feet or something, and a real
maybe
tall helmet.
there was another Sauron that you really liked. That was really funny.
It was less. It was still good.
It was really. I mean,
Less accurate, but he held a sign, like a cardboard
Yeah.
sign, where he
Yeah,
wrote
it was
on
so
it. He
good.
said, "Home destroyed by hobbits. Anything helps." I was dying.
He's not
when I saw
wrong.
that. He's not wrong.
He's
at
not
all.
wrong. He's not wrong in any
It's
sense of the word.
hilarious. It's super super funny.
What
What was your favorite part of the weekend?
favorite part of the weekend? I shut down downtown Indy. That was pretty fun. But aside from that, I really didn't shut down downtown Indy because it's actually open later than downtown Fort Wayne.
That
But-
is- yes.
No, it was really fun. I was exhausted Saturday, so that kind of threw a damp towel in my weekend. That was weird. That was a weird comparison. I don't know why, but anywho,
We both stayed up way too late on Friday watching On Patrol Live.
yes, that was the
Separately.
problem. You said, "I'm really glad you're still up watching this episode," and I wasn't though. It was on, but I'm still working through it, and that was fun. The drive down was fun. I mean, just hanging out with you, getting to experience that con. I think it was a really good time. We had some good conversations. Just cool stuff, dude. Just being like you said, being around those people and people like you. It's just so
Yeah.
fun and inviting and inclusive. And I don't know, like I just can't wait for you to experience this, like the Star Wars version of this, which is Star Wars Celebration.
I want to go really bad now. After doing
Yeah.
this and realizing like, oh, this would be cool if I was
Boom.
invested in every
Everything.
guest, if I was interested in every panel, and I was like, oh, if this was a Star Wars convention, I would be interested
And it's funny
in every
because
guest, every panel.
First
Like,
convention I ever went to, I think, was PopCon when they did it in Fort Wayne one year.
yeah.
They've done it. They're usually out of Indy, and now they're out of Louisville as well. That was my first one. It did like a day and a half. Nothing. It wasn't anything big here in town. And then I did Celebration just a few months later in Chicago. And I've done 2 celebrations since then. And I've done 2 Indiana Comic Cons and PopCons and some other stuff. And it's so funny after experiencing Celebration, like it kind of ruins it for you. Not that they're not fun, but like
But they're not that.
it's not that.
Yeah.
You know. And I love that it's called Star Wars Celebration because it's a celebration. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not Galaxy Con or which I actually think is an actual company, but it's not
Mm.
like Galactic Con or something like that. It's a celebration of Star Wars, and I've met so many people because of Star Wars Celebration, like that I still keep in contact with, and it's just so awesome. Star Wars community, dude, it's freaking. I mean, fandom communities are just awesome in general, but I don't know, something about Star Wars. You can disagree, you can agree. It just,
It's the best.
I don't know. I don't really have words for it. It's special.
It is. It's pretty
special.
great. It's awesome. It's
But-
fun stuff. Did you have a favorite nugget from any of the panels that we watched? Any guest things that we got to see?
So I attended a Grant Gustin panel,
Mm-hmm.
who plays the Flash. This is the final season. They're still airing right now, and he had mentioned he had gotten COVID a few days before they were supposed to kind of
Yeah.
wrap everything, and they kind of actually messed with the story a little bit. They kind of had I don't want to say if they like totally rewrite the ending, but he was supposed to do a few parts for a few things, and they couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he said it made his last day a little less emotional because now everyone was on set because he had to go back an extra day and film some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it helped. But he said, I don't think he's really taking it in yet.
Yeah.
He said he's not watching the final season until after a few months.
Oh,
and
wow,
it
okay.
airs. So it's cool in the Flash show and just in the Flash comics in general. He has a ring. It has a suit in it too, and he actually keeps one of the rings in his pocket at all times. And he had it with him, which was really cool. I'm a few seasons behind. So many shows are out, but I like meeting him and seeing this panel. Like it kind of reinvigorated that love for those CW TV shows because I don't even think I finished last season of Arrow, even though it ended on a really good spot the season before, and I was excited. I just never went back and finished it. And same with the Flash, I kind of just like stopped. And it didn't help that there were so many TV shows that were like doing interconnecting things because it got to a point where if you watch one of the episodes of Arrow or Flash towards the end, like you had to see like 5 other shows to kind of fully understand this episode.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I think Flash ran for like 108 episodes. Flash is on like 110 maybe now. Like, I mean, it's close, but those shows are so special. They're quirky, they're cheesy, they're corny, but they're just.
They're good.
It's a comic book though.
Yeah.
A comic book is cheesy and corny, and like, I mean, like I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's over the top, right? It's fictional.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like it was cool. I can't wait to go back and watch the Flash series. I love the Arrow, but Flash is just fun. I think you and I talked about that years ago. Or like Green Arrow is just gritty and it's a good like show with story and beating people up, where the Flash is like bright and funny and it's
they're very different. Different.
I will say Grant Gustin is, I won't say much, but he's shorter in person than I expected. We are not tall. We're short kings. You know, I'm standing right now. I'm just kidding. No, but and in the picture, I mean, you could look it up on our Instagram. I recommend it to see that awesome caption again. But he's not that much taller than us.
No.
Like less than 6 inches
Oh yeah.
taller.
Yeah.
So he's got to be. I mean, he's probably like 6'1", 6 foot. He's probably 6 foot.
Probably 6.
No, now I got to look it up.
5'11".
Now I gotta
but
look
his
it up.
bio says 6 foot. You know what I mean?
Now I got to look it up.
we
because
know.
now
we
I'm
know
just
how that goes.
Grant Gustin. We're gonna look it up right now.
And the answer is
6 foot. This says 6 foot 2 inches. This other one says 6 foot.
probably 5'10" then.
He's probably like 5'11".
Oh man.
5'11". I know how this goes, but no, meeting him was super cool.
Super nice. It was a real quick kind of in and out for the picture, but it was fun.
It was. All photo ops are typically like that. And you get in your highs, hellos, good to see you, good meeting you.
Yeah.
I threw in a like, oh, I hope you have a good day, and it was, I fangirled. He was like, hey, you too, thank you. Or like, I don't know. It was directed towards me. So I have had a conversation with the Flash.
There you go.
That's where I'm ending this.
That's what I would tell people too.
It was the fastest conversation I've ever had.
Oh my goodness. Help me.
I gotta create TikTok content here, man.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let's tell the people what they want to know. What'd you buy?
I bought 2 custom mini Lego things.
You did.
Those
do
were
that.
super cool. So I have this thing. I don't know if any of you know this. So story time. Last Halloween, I dressed up as Ravager Thor. So at the very beginning of Love and Thunder, which gets controversial movie, okay, he's got the cut off vest on, you know, sleeveless jeans, and just, you know, the hammer is real cool. The tank top with the 9 realms, you know, real cool, real meta there. I'm just so cool. It's like a 5-minute scene, if that. I went as that for Halloween, crushed it, and there's a whole nother story from that night too that is so awesome.
Keep going.
I was worthy. Let's just say that. This is sounding bad. It's just he was just involved in a game of Pong. That's all.
Oh gosh.
Let me. Being live sucks sometimes. However, and then I ended up getting like this action figure because it was the same thing. I was like, oh look, it's me from Halloween. And then like I said that as a joke, and I was like, wait, that's actually kind of cool. So I bought it, and then I bought the Funko Pop that goes with it, and I have the hammer what's it called? Stormbreaker. I have Stormbreaker. So the little custom Lego figure is of that. Is Ravager Thor. I was like, well, I gotta get that to go with my little Ravager Thor collection.
Fair enough.
And then they also had a Bo-Katan one, which goes great with the helmet. Yep. That if you go watch the unboxing of the helmet, Bo-Katan helmet.
Yes,
go
do
awesome.
that on YouTube.
And that's so I'm gonna have
right now.
that to go with it. I was looking for an Ezra or a Chopper. They didn't have them.
Yep.
So she said the lady that did it, I didn't get her name or her business, unfortunately, her business name, but she said they haven't done Chopper in a few years, and they've never done Ezra.
Wow.
You weren't there for this, but I looked her in the eye and I said, she's like, yeah, sorry. I was like, no, it's okay. I was like, but he's showing up in the Ahsoka show soon, so just something to think about. She's like, yeah, we're hoping. I was like, no, he is.
No, he is.
He is showing up in this
If
show.
you want to hear more about it, check out Carbonite Crew.
Great show.
Live on YouTube.
Great show. They're great friends with Pat McAfee.
Oh my gosh.
So I got that. What else did I get? I only got one other thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got an Ultra Saber.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was so cool.
And I did too.
I sent this awesome snap to Daniel and Jonathan, former co-hosts of the show, and I was like, Ultra Saber has entered the chat. And it was pretty awesome.
That is good. That's good
they had
stuff.
mystery boxes, which we did.
Mm-hmm.
You got one as well.
Yep.
We haven't fought with them, though.
We have not fought
Supposedly,
with them
we can fight with them. We're going to find out.
yet. Yeah, we are. Hopefully we
I guess
can.
worst comes to worst, just buy another blade.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are for sale. Ultra Sabers, though.
Oh,
Check out the
definitely.
unboxings. Those will be up soon, if not already. I don't know when you're watching this. So watch those.
Yep.
See what we got. They were actually really cool to us. Ultra Saber was awesome. They so what they do is they have different price points. You get the mystery box, and they open up the box and they're like, whoa, man, look at this. And they put the blade on and they test it out. So they're real thorough. And they're like, and you're like, whoa, I got a yellow one. We didn't get a yellow one, but
Person in front of us did.
the
though.
person in front, the Rey cosplayer in front of us did. So I don't know if they know what color they're pulling out.
I don't.
That
think
might
so,
be a
man.
thing, which is
It's just a bunch
that's
of
called-
blank boxes.
that's the Force, dude. You're right. It was a blank box.
Uh-huh.
There was no sticker or
No,
anything on it,
No, there's nothing on
unless
it. I
there's a sticker and they're all stacked,
maybe.
But it was really cool.
Mhm.
And we were like, hey, we want to do an unboxing.
Yeah.
So is there any way to not show us?
Yes.
And at first they were kind of hesitant, and then I think they realized
Then
we're gonna unbox it here, outside
Yeah.
of the con, but we don't want to know. So they took it, and they have to test it
Yeah.
to make sure the lights work, which is smart
It makes
to make sure
sense,
people
yeah.
aren't coming back to try to get extra stuff or
Mhm.
free stuff or anything. And they were like, cool. So she did it all behind the table and
Mhm.
underneath, and everyone was real cool with it.
Yeah.
And we were missing a small little part, a little screw at one point, and we went back and they were like, yeah, here's a little screw. So
I think it fell out because we made him do some
probably
extra
that was
stuff.
probably completely our fault. But it was cool.
Yeah,
So
it was great.
shout out to Ultra Sabers. Quality's great. The soundboard in it.
Those
I
are
have
loud.
I have multiple
And
Disney
the sound is awesome.
Disney lightsabers, and the sound on this one blows those away.
Mhm.
The clashing, the movements there, the volume
Mhm.
of the sound is amazing. Like I said, we haven't clashed the sabers yet, but I'm excited. And I think,
Video incoming, probably.
no,
Let's be real.
regardless if we film or not, the battle is coming. Let me tell you that it's coming. I'm not even telling them I'm here,
Just gonna show up. I'm just gonna look outside.
dude. I'm gonna wait till at
night,
nighttime
and then
and you're
I'm just gonna
upstairs.
see it.
I'll be like, look outside. I'm gonna do a countdown like in How I Met Your Mother to the Slapsgiving, and you're gonna be like, what?
I was gonna I about made a Dragon Ball Z reference there that you wouldn't have
should've.
understood.
But our viewers might.
I think you should just stand outside and just yell,
Kamehameha.
Kakarot!
Oh yeah, I don't get that at all.
No, you don't get that.
I don't. Get
Dragon Ball Z.
That's cool. I heard that's a good show.
I got to hear from Sean Shamel.
Yeah, how was that?
That was so
Goku
great.
himself, right?
Goku himself.
That's so
He has been
cool.
voicing Goku, Tyler, for 25 years.
He doesn't look that old.
No, he's not.
So he had to start super young.
Yeah. I think he did. I think he started really early.
Like
on in
early
his
20s?
career. He told us his whole like career arc story. It was pretty cool. Like
that's so cool.
he's kind of like happened into voice acting.
How do you just happen into voice acting?
He said he used to like play around as a kid and like
Yeah.
make voices and stuff and had fun. But then he went and tried to be he was like a professional orchestra
Oh.
artist for a little
Oh,
bit.
like he played.
Like he played
Wow.
I don't remember which instrument. I don't know the instruments very well, so it didn't stick
Huh.
out. It might have been French horn. Maybe.
From
Maybe.
Blue French horn?
But that might
Question
be why
mark?
French horn is in my mind. But anyway, he was doing that for a while and then ended up was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and do this voice acting thing, and then did
I'm
and
gonna try to do this voice
very
acting thing.
quickly landed the role of Goku. And
Wow.
one of the coolest things he's talked about was that
Wow.
like his background in classical music has made him this. He kept saying this art purist, and so because of that, he has not let anybody else voice Goku.
Oh, so he's like,
And he's like-
Billy D. Williams with Lando.
And he's not like he hasn't backed out of the role yet. He's been doing it for 25 years.
So that's his character.
And
that's his
Dragon Ball
baby.
Z has kept has had shows ongoing, different
That talk about job
different,
security.
like, shows.
The fact that he's
versions.
even allowed to say, I don't want someone else to do this.
All the video games.
Wow.
Yeah, he does it. It's
I mean,
no
that's
joke.
smart.
It's like he said, it's a commitment to the character and like to the fans.
I like
and everything
that.
like that. And I mean, it's great.
Anthony
'cause,
Daniels
I mean,
says
that's a
that.
huge role too. Like
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z is
Worldwide.
massive. It's huge and worldwide.
Because
yes.
Dragon Ball is out of
It's-
Japan,
it's a-
right?
but they have a Japanese like version. Then that gets sent to the U.S. and he dubs it.
Oh, that's even
Yep.
wow. That's
Yeah.
even cooler.
Uh-huh.
So the
it's
only
pretty
one
cool.
that does Goku is the Japanese voice actor, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Goku was born when he started, right? Like when he started, like that character was.
Yes.
It wasn't like he was taking over or anything.
He said there might have been like a couple episodes where it was somebody else or
Okay.
something like that, but then once he took it over, he hasn't.
Which is
he hasn't
funny you
stopped.
mentioned that because in the Clone Wars panel, Matt Lanter mentioned voice Anakin Skywalker
Yep.
that in the movie they kept saying the first few episodes. They meant the movie, which is not good, and you could tell they thought the same thing.
Yeah,
but-
they definitely did.
They were like they
I've
were a
not
little
even
rough,
watched
but
it. I've not even watched it.
do yourself a favor, watch it. That's where Ahsoka's introduced.
I know.
He gives her the nickname, Snips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's it's like 4 episodes really,
Yeah.
and they just don't go together, and it's just weird.
Okay.
And that's why it's not good.
Yeah.
A lot of war crimes committed in that movie by Anakin, but
Shocker.
Matt Lanter someone already did the role, the lines, and then Matt Lanter voiced over that, but it was already done, so it was like kind of awkward. He said,
Yep.
which I never noticed anything. So
Yeah.
interesting, but
I can see it being awkward for him though to try and do.
yes, because it would be.
Because you got to like try to match what somebody else is doing. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm assuming he heard it or watched it.
I would think so,
maybe?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But regardless, there was some good panels. There
Yeah.
was some good panels. There wasn't as many this year as I went to last year.
Mhm. But the ones that I only went to a couple, but they were both really good, and I
Yeah.
got a lot of interesting information.
we actually
out
sat
of it.
pretty far back, at least on the one we went to, and then even on the Grant Gustin
Yep.
one. I sat pretty far back because I just got there late.
We sat front row for Goku.
Oh, did you? That's
Mhm.
awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I did that for Taylor Gray and Daniel Logan. And front row is just so cool.
It's fun.
It's just different.
You're just right.
You're
there.
like,
Whoa.
they're talking to me. That's how it felt. And your cousin Tyler, who filmed a lot of the content this weekend, he asked him if he could do a Kamehameha.
He did, and we got rejected. It was so sad.
I mean, it
was tragic.
Yeah.
Pure tragedy. He said he had to do some voice work next week, and so he couldn't yell and scream.
It's so cool, like getting actors like them so close to projects.
Yeah.
Like one celebration last year, and Rosario Dawson showed up, and she had like just filmed stuff the day before.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? So I'm gonna watch the show. I have no idea what she's talking about. I'm just gonna assume the whole show was filmed 2 days before I saw her, or like the day before I saw her.
Oh, there you go.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. Can we talk about a theory for that show for a second?
Let's do it.
Can we talk about?
We're here. Let's do it.
I can't remember the character's name with the orange lightsaber. Big time tragedy. Happy birthday, Jason. Jason's in. Birthday boy's in. Say hi to
Look
happy
who
birthday.
it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you on the cool helmet. You can work. Yeah, never mind. Don't want to say too much. Never mind. And Alexa, you don't
Go on.
go on. And Gohan.
Gohan.
Ah, you see what I did there?
I got a Gohan this weekend.
Did
Pop
you?
Figure.
Nice. Dude, he's collecting pops now. I create monsters.
I've got 4, maybe 5.
Daniel had 4 at one time too, and now he's got more than me, I think.
Yeah, I have some self control. Some.
Says the guy that bought an Ultra Saber this weekend.
You
did get permission.
So
cool.
I've also wanted that forever.
It's funny because I never went into this like I'm gonna get an Ultra Saber. Or
I
anything.
know.
Like,
I
see
didn't even
them.
know they would be there. I just saw. It. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
I was just like, cool.
this is a problem.
They have a really cool like Ezra one. I do think that I need to get that one eventually. I mean, Disney's gonna come out with a really accurate one eventually.
Mhm.
And it's gonna
Yep.
suck,
Yeah.
but they have a cool one. I just want them all now. Now I'm sad. They're so
You
expensive.
just need a whole collection.
Like
Be
$300,
General
$400,
Grievous.
dude.
Yeah.
But the Empress one, the evil Ray one.
Yeah. That was cool.
I would break that one in like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
I'd be like,
absolutely.
watch this. Crack. Well,
Go flying like I got 2 now.
I got 2 now. Joke's on you, Ultra Sabers. Half off.
Oh my gosh. It's good stuff.
But I was going to talk about the theory that
Mm-hmm.
the guy with the orange lightsaber in the trailer, name is escaping my mind,
Oh,
is
yeah.
Obi-Wan's brother.
Oh, I have seen that before.
Because they were like, why would you bring that up in this show?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're trying to relate to. Why would you bring that up in that
That's
show?
a very good point.
Yeah, he doesn't remember his brother. Leia doesn't remember her parents. But that just seems like a really big thing to bring up. You could have brought up anything else. Like just being a young boy and not remembering his parents because he
Mhm.
was taken from them for the Jedi Order. But instead he goes with the brother, which is just a huge reveal.
Balin Skull, that's his name.
Balin, which is a character in the Thrawn books.
Yes. Yeah.
From the 90s. It could be Obi-Wan's brother.
Could be. It very well could be.
But where do you go? Where do you take that?
I don't know.
Like, cool, he's a bad guy. He's a bad brother. Like, cool. Like, I don't know.
And
Just
That's where, yeah.
I had a daughter named Rey.
That'd be a good point. It would feel a little bit like that, where it's just like, oh, we're making these related
It's the whole Rey thing again.
just because, like, oh, okay, or it doesn't need to be that way.
I'd rather it not be that way.
Yeah.
I think I would really rather not be that way.
Mhm.
But yeah, just something to think about for future reference, so we can timestamp this.
It's something to
Tonight.
remember too that Obi-Wan has a brother.
Obi-Wan has a brother.
We don't know anything
Obi-2
about
Kenobi.
Obi-2 Kenobi. It's so stupid.
Obi goes Kenobi.
We don't know if he's around anymore. Or
We don't
they're doing stuff.
know any of that.
It's good to keep. in
I
mind.
assumed he was not around, like he died, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was maybe that's just my head canon. No idea. No idea.
I love that phrase.
I know you do. I love the little thing you use that every time too. The little head canon.
Yeah, it just makes me laugh.
There was something else I was gonna bring up.
Well, it's too late now.
I know. This is why I need. I saw Return of the Jedi last weekend, as many
You
people
did.
did.
I've heard that's a good movie.
It was good. I will say on the big screen is completely different than watching it.
Mhm.
Like I was getting pulled in. There was a scene. It was when they were on the sail barge. You know, before when Jabba's got them captive. And see, I've seen this movie dozens of times,
Mhm.
and at one point I was like, "Is Lando gonna get out?" Like, yes, of course I know how this goes. I don't, but like it still pulled me in, and it was. I got
That's funny.
emotional when like Leia shows up and like she's like someone who loves you to Han and she's saving him. I'm like, oh my god. I know how all of this plays out. You have an evil son eventually, like, but this is romantic at the moment.
Oh, man.
It was just special. You could see some of the special effects and how early they were on and some stuff. Like the Death Star at one point
Oh, yeah.
is there, and I'm just like, that's not moving at all. Like that's just a model or like a picture that they
Oh, yeah.
filmed. But other than that, it was super super cool. And I mean, what's next year? 2025. 4.
Yeah.
So there's really not another anniversary for a movie until like 2029,
Mm.
because it'll be the 30th anniversary of Phantom Menace.
That's nuts.
Isn't that insane? Wow. And then we'll get 2029, 2032, and 2035. And you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be in the theaters watching Revenge of the Sith again with you on the big screen.
Yes.
And it's gonna be
please.
great.
Oh man. That's
And you'll get to take the
exciting.
kids.
12, 15, yeah.
I mean,
It's 12 years from now. It's a long time from now.
it's gonna be perfect age for the youngest. Deja vu.
No kidding.
That's gonna be
Oh,
so
man.
cool.
That's
We're
heavy.
gonna have real lightsabers by then.
Hopefully.
They won't.
If not,
they
I'll
won't
be
let those in the
disappointed.
theaters.
Yeah, probably not.
That's gonna be so
Probably
cool.
not. Oh,
Probably
man.
not. But yeah, man. Anything else we got today? We have no Guardians review because we haven't seen it.
Yeah, we should probably point that out.
We haven't seen it.
We sacrificed going to see Guardians of the Galaxy for going to Indiana Comic Convention.
Which was, I've luckily not seen any spoilers.
I've not seen a thing.
Which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I don't know if I'm really good at this or if the movie was just.
I'm not trying to avoid them, so that makes me think maybe there isn't any.
That's the thing, but at the same time, no. I think I kind of saw something, but I think I built the context in my head,
Okay.
so it got
okay.
spoiled, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's not, that means does anything happen like at all in the movie? I don't know. I don't know.
What if it's just like blank screen for 3 hours?
Oh, we would have heard about that.
Yeah,
We would have
that's
heard
a
about
good
that. Oh, by the way, you need to watch this. This happened in a movie theater, and I've heard from movie theater, employees and stuff that they're like, we don't know how this happened without it being on purpose. But the Little Mermaid trailer and the new Transformers trailer were being shown at the same exact time, and like they were overlaid on each other.
Whoa.
But it was the audio from Little Mermaid, but they sync up perfectly. So like as the Little Mermaid trailer's building up, it does it, and I think that says a lot for how trailers are probably just cut
Sure.
in general,
Yeah.
especially for time
It's
length.
probably like a template of
And exactly
this
but
long for this kind of shot.
We'll
yeah.
have to look it up, and if I find, I'll try to put it on our Instagram if I can like find a link to it. But it's so funny. She's like building up in the Part of Your World song, and like it's building up in you can see the Transformers in the back, like battle building up, and it's great.
That's
It's so
hilarious.
cool. I absolutely love it.
I need to make sure I catch up on the Transformers movie because I want to go watch
this one
new
looks really good.
I like the animal, like the jungle Transformers.
We'll have to have our buddy Shane. He's a big Transformers guy.
yeah.
And he knows the continuity and all that
Oh,
stuff
good,
of it.
good.
So, because I think there's movies that just don't count and do count.
Mm.
I don't know where John Cena's falls into this. There's a Mark Wahlberg version and a Shia LaBeouf version.
Yeah, there's a lot of versions to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I would say the John Cena one's the best, but I've never seen it. That was a John Cena joke. But also, I've never seen it. So,
And on that note, we're gonna get out of here before I punch him.
cheers. Thank you guys for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out the lightsaber unboxing videos. Go check out our TikTok because we got some stuff
Brewing,
brewing.
Carbonite Brewing.
Current. You're gonna give away all our
Oh, sorry,
copyrights, dude.
That's secret knowledge. Don't take it.
But thank you guys for watching. And yeah, may the force be with you all, guys.
May the force be with you.